What is withdrawable balance? Withdrawable balance is the amount of money you can transfer from your Zerodha account to your primary bank account. This can differ from the available funds as shown in your Zerodha account because the settlement of trades in equity and F&O segment is not instant and takes T+1 days. How does the settlement process work? The exchanges in India follow a T+1 settlement cycle. This is the time taken for trades to be settled. For example, if you buy shares on Monday, they will be credited to your Demat account on Tuesday T+1 day. Similarly, if you sell shares on Monday, the funds will be settled in your Zerodha account on Tuesday T+1 day, and these funds can be withdrawn from your account on Tuesday T+1 day evening. If you trade in F&O, any credits you receive from selling options or mark-to-market profits from future positions are settled on T+1 day and can be withdrawn from your trading account on Tuesday T+1 day evening. Any intraday profits you make in the equity or F&O segment are settled on T+1 day. All these funds can be withdrawn from your trading account on Tuesday T+1 day evening. How much time does it take to process a withdrawal request? Withdrawal request is processed at the cutoff time mentioned in this table. If the withdrawal request is placed before the cutoff time, the funds will be credited to your bank account within 24 hours of the cutoff time. But if the withdrawal request is placed after the cutoff time, it will be processed the next day. Cutoff timing for withdrawal requests are given here. Why is the withdrawal balance shown negative? The withdrawal balance will be negative in the following scenarios. If your account has a debit balance, account balance can become negative for reasons such as daily mark-to-market losses from holding futures position, any losses or charges that are settled from cash balance in your account. The margin received from pledging securities cannot be used towards this. If there aren't sufficient funds in the account, DP charges and other charges are deducted from the account. The collateral margin obtained by pledging securities is not included in the fund statement. If the collateral margin is used to take positions, the fund settlement may display a negative balance. If the funds are yet to be settled, as we discussed earlier, exchanges require a T+1 day to settle funds from selling equities and F&O trades to your account before you can withdraw the amount. Until then, the withdrawal amount is shown as negative, indicating that it is still being processed for settlement and will show as positive once the funds are settled. Why was the payout lesser than the withdrawal amount requested? The payout will be lower than the requested amount because the withdrawable balance can be reduced at the end of the day when the charges and any trading losses for the day are debited from the account. In such a scenario, the available withdrawable balance will be credited to the bank account. For example, a withdrawal request is placed for Rs 12,000 at 10 am. Post the end of the day process, if the withdrawable balance is Rs 9,000, it will get credited to the bank account. How is withdrawable balance calculated after pledging? You can pledge the securities in your Demat account to trade futures and options. When you do so, the funds that you can withdraw from your account will be calculated after making adjustments across the cash in your account and the collateral margin that is blocked for your overnight derivative positions. Do note that at least 50% of the margins blocked for overnight F&O positions have to come in form of cash or cash equivalent collateral. The other 50% of the margin requirement can come in the form of other non-cash equivalent. Margins received from pledging liquid funds, G-Secs, sovereign gold bonds, etc. are considered cash equivalent. For example, assume you initiate an overnight F&O position that requires a margin of Rs 1 lakh. Before initiating the F&O position, you have the following. You have cash Rs 70,000, collateral margin Rs 80,000 from securities pledged and after applying the required haircut. Cash equivalent 20,000 from pledged liquid Bs. Here is how the 1 lakh for the F&O margin will be accounted for. This will leave you with the withdrawable balance of 40,000 rupees. To learn more about how pledging stocks and mutual fund affects the withdrawable balance, you can check the link in the description.